Second. Okay. So before we proceed, any questions from anyone on last session, please? Any questions from anyone? Last points, whatever we discussed. So no questions. In the last session, we discussed about what does it mean by Oracle and the meaning of application. So we discussed application means the components of pages, database, and the reports. And what are the different product families we have? We have many product families from Oracle, but these are very key product families. So these are all product families Oracle created based on the relevance of applications. The applications which deals with the finance, they made it as a financial applications. The applications which we use in the supply chain management process, those the grouped as a supply chain, SCM applications, the same way CM, PPM, etc. So also we discussed about as a part of this course, what are the different applications we are going to learn. Primarily, we will be focusing on this. Along with that, these are the miscellaneous applications. When we are working on these applications, definitely we have to touch base these applications. Okay, these are not like separate applications. Those will support in the different ways. One way to do the setups, another way to set the approvals, other way like to manage the security. And Oracle Fusion Enterprise Structure, the client business environment we can bring into the system environment as a virtual environment. So these are the points we discussed in the last session. Along with that, we will learn basics from SCM also, supply chain management, because finance applications, okay, SCM applications are very neighbor applications. There is a connection between the finance and the supply chain management in terms of business process. We should aware what happens within the supply chain management application, what comes to finance from supply chain management application. So those points we have to understand. So along with that, we discussed there would be three different kind of roles. One is functional consultant, other one is technical, the third one is DBA. So since it's a cloud applications and all, the DBA part is managed by Oracle only. From outside, there is no opportunities to work as a DBA on the cloud applications. And other remaining two roles are functional and technical. Technical is less scope, less demand in the market. If somebody wants to become a technical consultant, they have to learn at least these first two components. And these are also considered as a technical components. And as a functional consultant, we have to learn how to do the setups and how to use the application. Once we get into the project, okay, we don't show any setups to the client. Only we show the system usage to the client. That would be our primary task when we are in the project. You will understand more detail level when you go through the relevant sessions. So there is a huge demand for functional. Okay. So one time learning, the same will remain all the time. That's how that application functionality stands. Those points we discussed. And along with these training classes, you will get 15 hours recorded class videos. Okay, you will get directly videos, 15 hours videos. There you will understand the real-time implementation process, what are the stages or phases, activities we do, what is the sequence we follow, the terminology, what we use in the real time, and how this Oracle and the consulting companies and client, how this kind of communication takes place, and the support project and upgrade or rollout. These are the different type of projects we do. So in each project, what would be role, what we have to perform, you will understand more detail level. And documents, typically what documents we prepare by following any one of the AIM or OEM methodology. And rest, these are the few other points also covered. So those all videos, 15 hours class videos related to real time, you will get along with these live classes. So this is what we discussed in the last session. Any questions from anyone, please?
How do we do practice
How do we?
of that? How do we practice? Do we have like a instance where we
Yes.
can
Once we
have?
start working on the instance, you will get access to instance. Now, just we are discussing, we are trying to understand few points. So that is the reason we are not touching the instance. Maybe after 1 or 2 classes, okay. So we'll just come across the instance and we'll start working on the instance, and you will get access to instance. Whatever we are doing in the class, the same you can replicate from your side.
Okay. I attended the SCM class, and the lab is very problematic. Like, the tutor also had a lot of issues. I could
Like,
not
you
able to
know, this is
complete.
a 1 second. This is a finance related SCM. Hardly we just conduct with some other trainers these days. I don't know, like that is managed by someone else. Okay, but finance just I'll be taking care of, and instance and all always will keep available for practices.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that.
did like a couple of classes, then all issues coming up,
No,
still
no, that's
like.
what I clearly mentioned. SCM, I don't know how they were driving and all. Okay, finance is mine, and I'll take care of that. That's how it is.
Okay.
Any other questions, please?
Who manages the assigning the roles? Since the administration is managing by the Oracle.
No, no, no.
So
Roles and all we have to take care of. When we are working as a finance consultant, we'll have a full access to the system. As a part of implementation, we'll take care of all those activities. Once implementation is done, client will take the decision as a part of support projects. As a part of support project, who has to look after the security? That client will take care. Client will take the decision that they may give you to take care of that security aspects, or else they may just deploy another person who will be acting as administrator. But as a part of implementation, we'll have a full access and we'll be able to administrate and we'll be able to create everything with respect to security. Yep. Yeah, please.
So
Your voice is breaking. You can have to fix that mic or something, whatever the instrument you are using. Any other questions from others?
Yeah, good morning, Lakshman. This is Shakti this side.
Yeah, please.
My doubt is like while we do the implementation or maybe the post implementation phase, so suppose we get any kind of errors or something where the client is stuck. So is it like all we need to fix as a role as finance consultant, or there will be like some support from the IT side as well? Because
No, no.
we are not sure how the error will be and what kind of
I
situation it
got
will
our
be.
question. Say first we do implementation. Okay.
Okay.
Implementation. After implementation, so the company who are doing the implementation, they may provide support for 1 or 2 months. So that we call as post implementation support.
Okay.
Because client wants to see whatever they asked as these those are implemented or not, and they have to see at least 1 or 2 months how the system is going to function. That we are calling as post implementation support. So during
Okay.
the post implementation is done, you involved in the implementation, the client started using. Since you implemented, end to end, what was the requirement and how it was implemented. If any issues they face, you will be there to support them. Again, it totally depends. When your company is going to sign on the contract with the client, so what are the terms and conditions applicable accordingly, this will work. But once implement is done, when client will start using the system, if any issues, yes, we will be there to support.
Okay.
So there won't be any, there will be IT team from client side, but they don't involve.
Okay.
They don't involve in this kind of support activities. Completely, they'll be giving the support function to us for the 1 or 2 months. Later, if you are going to continue in the support, from there also you have to take care. In some companies, from client side also they'll deploy the team. Few issues and few applications they may handle. But being a functional consultant, so we should be ready to help them if they are facing any issues with respect to the application, whatever we implemented, or else whatever comes under finance. You say you didn't implement payables, but you implemented only receivables and other applications. But when it comes to support, yes, since you know payables, you will be able to support because you know end to end.
Yeah.
From the scratch. That's how it works.
Got it. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Fine. Any other questions we'll see in the end of the session. Now directly we'll jump into the scheduled discussions. Yep. Fine. So we discussed about what is the meaning of Oracle and applications. Now we'll see what does it mean by fusion. What does it mean by fusion? Let's talk about it. So what is the meaning of term called as fusion? Look at the term, the English term meaning. What do you mean by fusion? What is fusion?
It's like a combination.
Yes, that's it. That answer is enough. It's a combination and clubbing something, right? Combination. So now what combination Oracle is talking all about here? Say, if you want to buy some item, you look at the brand. If you are buying the laptop, you may buy laptop from the Dell. If you are buying the mobile phone, you may buy the mobile phone from Apple or Samsung. The same way, if you are going to buy the different products, you look at the brand and that item or that product is very much specialized or famous from which brand. Accordingly, you have to buy. Then you can start using. You may buy the mobile, laptop, buy car, and these are all are very much isolated, separate usage and different. The purposes are totally different. But if as a company, if you want to use applications to manage your company data, as a company, you want to maintain your financial data, you want to maintain your employees data, you want to maintain your supply chain management and procurement data, CRM, customer relationship management data, and you have to produce the reports and you have to maintain the project related data. Okay, however, we are buying the different products from the different brands. The companies, it is not easy task to buy these different applications or different product families from different companies. You take example. So in the market, which application, like finance application is very famous and popular from which product? If you see, definitely you will end up with the Oracle only. HCM, which application is good in the market? Okay, you can say PeopleSoft, or you can say Workday also. Let's take PeopleSoft. And SCM and procurement, some mix of applications, say JDE and other applications, JD AdWords. CRM, you can see Siebel application. And reporting and all, Hyperion product is very good. And project scheduling, etc., we have Primavera. And ST, sales and distributions, SAP. This is how each product, these are the different products like Oracle. So PeopleSoft, JD AdWords, JD means JD AdWords, Siebel, Hyperion, Primavera, SAP, many other products are available. If you look at these products are specialized in which area? They are specialized in the particular solution only. If you talk about Oracle is very famous for financial solution. If any company wants to use HCM, human capital management, for their employees data maintenance, yes, from Oracle also we have HCM solution. Oracle also we have HCM that you can call as Oracle HRMS, human resource management system. But if you compare Oracle HRM with PeopleSoft HCM, Oracle HRMS is not so great. PeopleSoft HCM is very mature product. Okay, So that's how it is. In the same way, if you talk about Cbill CRM, Cbill is the company, they're offering the solution as a CRM. So even Oracle has their CRM product, CRM. If you compare Oracle CRM with the Cbill CRM is very famous, very famous. And in Oracle also we have a reporting tools. But compared to Oracle reporting tools, the Hyperion reporting is very famous in the market. The same way, so like Primavera and like SAP. So each and every product is specialized in the specific product family or specific area. Now, if any company wants to use these applications, take example, the XYZ company wants to use these applications. Now, they have to buy the product or they have to take the subscription from Oracle for Finance, from PeopleSoft company HCM or else JD Edwards, Cbill, from different product vendors, they have to take the license or subscription and they can use. If they want to use, is it possible to use directly? No. We have to connect one application with another application. PeopleSoft, we have to connect with Oracle, and Oracle, we have to connect with Cbill. All these applications we have to connect, that we call as integration. Integration. Connecting one application with another application, we call as integration. So whatever we are going to get from Oracle as a financials, within the financials, you no need to connect. Those all will come with a connection only, with integration. So inbuilt integration we call. The product itself you will get with integration. But Oracle product is different from PeopleSoft product. PeopleSoft is different from JD Edwards. So these all like different products need to be connected so that data flows as per your business process. So again, it will become difficult task. Now, as a XYZ company, they have to hire Oracle functional consultant and technical consultant, PeopleSoft functional technical, JD Edwards functional technical, Cbill. It will become big task for them and it will become very complex. So that is the reason many companies don't prefer to choose multiple products, okay, from the different vendors. So now what Oracle did is, so PeopleSoft is very famous for HCM. So PeopleSoft company Oracle acquired. Now it became Oracle PeopleSoft and JD Edwards. Okay, these all Oracle purchased. They acquired. Except SAP. Not only this, there are many other products Oracle acquired, NetSuite, etc. Many applications Oracle acquired. Now these all became Oracle products. Oracle PeopleSoft, Oracle JD Edwards, Oracle Cbill, Oracle Hyperion, Oracle Primavera. Now what Oracle did is, so from which product, which is famous, they taken. From Oracle, they taken financials. From PeopleSoft, they taken HCM. From JD Edwards, they taken SCM and procurement areas. And Cbill, they taken CRM, Hyperion, Primavera, which is famous. So if you take example of PeopleSoft, not only HCM, they have other solutions also, but those are not famous as HCM. So from all these different products, they taken the best solutions and they built ultimate product called as Oracle Fusion. Okay, Fusion means they fused different solutions from the different products and they built ultimate product called as Fusion. Now, if you look at the Fusion applications, within the Fusion, finance from Oracle, HCM from PeopleSoft, but all you will see as a Fusion applications. So if any company is going to use the Fusion applications, that is going to be ultimate solution what client is going to get. So everything is very much specialized solutions only they are going to get. So that is the meaning of Fusion. Okay. They combine best solutions under one umbrella called as Fusion. So any questions here, please? So when any company is going to use these applications, they don't see with this PeopleSoft, JDE, Cbill, etc. They see everything as a Oracle Fusion Financials, Oracle Fusion HCM, Oracle Fusion SCM, Oracle Fusion CRM, everything they see as a fusion, but the legacy, okay, the background is different. The products they acquired, they purchased from the different companies. Now they became just owners for the company, and they are just building the solution which would be ultimate for any company. So this is the meaning of fusion. It is not like they built everything from the scratch. Okay, the solutions which are available, they just taken and they just connected how the data need to be flow across all those applications, and they did few changes also. They did certain enhancements and they added some new functionalities, new features, and that's how they finalized the product called as fusion applications. Any questions here, please? Okay. No questions. Okay. So now we are clear about what does it mean by Oracle, what is the meaning of applications, and again, what are the different product families we have. And as a part of financial product family, what are the different applications we have? So along with the finance application, what are the other applications we are going to learn? It could be from SCM or along with the finance, the supporting applications, the miscellaneous application, those points are also discussed. Now we are clear about what does it mean by fusion. Fusion means the product whatever Oracle acquired, from those products they take in the best solutions and they built ultimate product called as fusion. That is the meaning of fusion. The finance they taken from their own product of Oracle EBS home. Okay, whatever the solution they have in the EBS, the same solution they copied to fusion. They did some certain enhancements and they added some new functionalities also. This all will come across. Now, the next point is, what does it mean by on-premise? Because we want to understand what does it mean by cloud. Okay, before we understand what does it mean by cloud, let's see what is on-premise. As a company, if you want to use Oracle applications, as a company, if you want to use Oracle applications for your organization, so you have to buy the servers. Okay, you have to buy the servers. You have to buy the server infrastructure, the big servers you have to buy. And the servers you have to locate in specific geography. I mean, the specific location, the physical location you have to place. I'm taking example here as you have a servers located in USA. Okay, you purchase servers and you located in USA or India. Now from Oracle company, you have to take the license. License cost very high, and servers also you have to spend huge amount of money. And when you buy the servers, again, you have to allocate the room. You have to allocate one room to deploy the servers. And you have to just pay some electricity bill to run that servers. Okay, the power bills and all will come into the picture. Okay, you have to buy the servers, huge investment, capex, capital investment, and you have to allocate the room and to run the servers. You have to just somebody should look after that, and the power charges, electricity bill, etc. Those all you have to incur the expenses. And what are the applications you want to use? For that, you have to take the license from Oracle. When you talk about license, there will be good amount of charge from Oracle or any company, ideally, when you say license. And to look after that server and to maintain those applications, we need DBA. If you have your own server, we need DBA for that. So what DBA will do, the DBA will install all the applications. Say as a company, you have your own server, you take in the license from Oracle for financials and SCM applications. As a company, you want to use financials, SCM and HCM. Now these applications, your DBA should install in your server. So DBA should, you have to hire the DBA. DBA will install those applications in the server, and the DB or other technical person should look after networking, security, admin activities. And again, the server maintenance should be taken care by DBA team. And if any changes in the product, and you have to take your own responsibility of upgrading from previous version to latest version. Okay, previous to latest version. So this all you have to take the responsibility. Say server is down, DBA is not available. You cannot perform anything. Completely have to depend on the DBA. Okay. Or else there is a power issues and all. The server is down. No one can work on that server. Since application is down, so you cannot perform any activities. There is a lot of risk involved and huge expense company has, huge investments company has to do to buy the server infrastructure, again maintenance, and we have to take your own risk for anything. Okay, so you have to be responsible for everything. So instead of going with our own server, okay, just buying our own server, taking the license and deploying the DBA who will look after the server, this is all we call as on-premise. Means in our premises, we are maintaining our server. And again, here, if you have a server in US, if you are sitting in India, and if you are trying to connect to the server, it takes some time to respond. Takes some time to respond. As a as a user, you are sitting in India, you are trying to submit one request or you are trying to pull some data from the server, it takes time. Immediately data cannot be fetched. When you submit the request, since servers are in US, you may get message, we are retrieving the data, we are fetching the data, it may take few more minutes, please wait. You may get such kind of message or else it will keep running some process icon, etc. That's how you will have a experience. In case of cloud, how it works. Okay, this is on-premise. This is on-premise. As a company, you have to buy the server license and DBAs, etc. Everything you have to take care. So in case of cloud, what will happen? Let's discuss. So in case of cloud, you don't need to worry about all this. So if you want to use the cloud servers, Oracle is providing the cloud servers. So you don't need to buy any servers. Oracle will provide the virtual servers. Okay, Oracle will provide the virtual servers. If you buy the physical servers, you have to locate in specific location, say USA. You are operating the business in USA, India, and say UAE. In these three countries, you are operating the business, but you have to deploy the servers in specific location. From all the other countries, you have to connect to the servers. But if you want to use cloud servers or virtual servers, Oracle will provide. Your physical servers should be located in specific location, specific country, but virtual servers where you can locate internet as a source. Wherever you have internet, there you can think your server is available. And if you take virtual servers from Oracle, you no need to take the license from Oracle. You no need to take the license. If it is a physical server, you have to take the license and you have to install the applications in the server. But if it is a virtual server from Oracle, you no need to take the license, just you have to take the subscription. You can take the subscription for 1 year, 5 years, or 10 years. When you take the subscription from Oracle, you have to take the subscription based on the user headcount. You can say finance, we have 100 users. Accordingly, Oracle will charge. No server you have to buy, no license you required. You don't need DBA to install that applications in the server. Everything Oracle will take care. Just pay and use. So virtual servers. So virtual servers. No, let me explain few more points. I'll take your questions. There are few points which we have to understand to connect the dots. I'll complete and I'll stop for your questions. Yep. So virtual servers, you'll have internet as a source. Say for example, client is operating the business in USA, India, and UAE. These three countries, client is operating the business. Now, as a company, you will get one virtual server from Oracle. And almost in all the countries, Oracle maintaining their own data centers. Okay, data centers. So if you take the subscription for cloud from Oracle, the same virtual server they'll keep available in USA, they'll keep available in India, they'll keep available in UAE. If you are working from US, the same virtual server would be available in US data center, which is operated or which is rented by Oracle, whatever it may be. So there will be data center for Oracle your virtual server would be available. From US, if you are trying to connect to that virtual server, it will connect to the data center which is there in the USA. That's how quickly you can connect, and the server also will respond. So for this virtual server, you will have a same URL. URL would be one. So whenever you connect to that URL, the URL can understand you are connecting from which region or from which country. So where is the nearest data center? It will understand, and your request will be connected to that data center. That's how that access would be very quick. You take example of Facebook. Facebook also using virtual servers, nothing but cloud. Virtual servers means cloud. So whenever you connect to the Facebook, it is not going to ask you, please wait, we are fetching your data. It may take one more moment to get into that so and so page or to complete the login, sign in, etc. etc. No. The just if you compare the experience 10 years ago, any application you try to connect few years ago, it takes too much of time. Yeah, we are connecting, we are establishing the connection with the server. It may take a few more minutes or few more seconds. Please wait. Even when you search in the Google also in the past, used to get such kind of message. Now everything is quick because everybody is using cloud servers, virtual servers. Facebook is using cloud or say virtual servers, and Google is using, and LinkedIn and Instagram. You take even WhatsApp also. So everybody is using virtual servers or cloud servers. That is the reason whenever you try to connect, it would everything will happen on the fly, quick. It won't take much time. So that means if you are using the Facebook, if you are sitting in India, say in Hyderabad, you think there is a virtual server which is located in Hyderabad in the Facebook data center. So from where you are trying to connect, almost they'll keep that virtual server available very close to you, depending on the users. Users are trying to connect to their servers from which location. Accordingly, they'll keep virtual servers available. That's how your experience would be really great. When you compare on-premise with the cloud, in on-premise, you have to buy the servers. Okay, on-premise, you have to buy the servers. In case of cloud, you don't need to buy the servers. You can take the subscription you can use. Here you have to take the license, here subscription only. Here we need DBA, here we don't need DBA. DBA part will be taken care by Oracle only. So there will be Oracle DBS. We no need to deploy the DBS in our project. And installation we no need to do. You will get that virtual server with required application. Separate installation is not required. The networking, security, admin part also will be taken care by Oracle DBA team. And server maintenance also, it's a virtual server. The maintenance also Oracle will take care. The upgrades also Oracle will take care. All Oracle will take care, only just you pay and use it. So that we are calling as cloud, virtual servers. Oracle is providing virtual servers. So what are the applications you are going to use for your company? If those applications you have in your own server, you call those applications as it is. Say you are going to use Oracle Fusion applications. You call as Oracle Fusion applications. Or else say if you talk about financials, you may call as Oracle Fusion financials applications. So if you are using the Fusion applications for your company, if those Fusion applications you have in your own server, you call as it is. You are using the Fusion applications for your company, but you are using the virtual server. Virtual server means that's a cloud computing technique. So then you have to include the term as a cloud. Oracle Fusion cloud applications, or you call as Oracle Fusion Cloud Financials. Okay. Oracle Fusion Cloud Applications, Oracle Fusion Cloud Financials. When we have to include the cloud in the name, the applications what you are accessing, those are deployed within the virtual servers. Those are deployed in the virtual servers, then include the cloud. No, you are not using Oracle provided servers. You have your own servers. Don't include term called as cloud. Okay. Why they are including calling as a cloud? Cloud is lightweight. You can see cloud everywhere. The same way, your server also you can see everywhere. And again, virtual servers always lightweight. Okay, lightweight. And wherever you have internet, you can think your server is available. Okay. So even Oracle is taking care of the best class security. Okay, all they are taking care of. Even it's virtual server, you no need to worry about it. So, like in the beginning of this cloud applications and all, many companies are a bit skeptical, like they doubt about this, how these virtual servers will work, and the data is very sensitive. That's how few companies could not take initiative. Later, many financial institutions like banks also, so they implemented these fusion applications for their financial operations. So that's how all the companies started so taking these virtual servers for their fusion related implementations. So this is what we have to understand. What does it mean by cloud, or what does it mean by virtual servers? Okay, virtual servers, where those are located? Internet as a source. As a company, Oracle will keep those servers available wherever you are operating your business. So they'll keep those servers available in the data centers. So only one server, only one server. The replica they will create, this all will be in the full sync. All you have to treat as one only. It would be available everywhere, but all as a one. And no investment for servers, no need to take the license, no DBAs, no maintenance, you no need to allocate the room space, etc. Nothing is required. Just pay and use. Head count, how many users accordingly you can pay, and you can use it. That's how you can make use of these virtual servers if you are going to implement fusion applications for your company. Now, any questions here, please?
Your voice is low bit. It's clear.
Srikanth, see, not only now, earlier also same issue. Voice is not clear. Okay, you have to fix that mic, etc. Any questions from others, please?
Hi, Lakshman. Hi, this is Balaji. So just would like to understand, like the data centers is for the performance the things, but finally it will store to the one which was sent to the client specific, right?
Yeah, for every virtual server, what they are giving, that is a client specific. For every client, they'll give separate virtual server. Okay, that would be available everywhere, wherever you have internet availability. And when you try to connect, you will have a wonderful experience. It will respond immediately. And any activity you want to perform also, it won't take time because it is available always in the internet. It is not residing in somewhere, some other country. It won't take time to respond. It's a dedicated virtual server, separate virtual server they will allocate for each client.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other questions
Thanks.
here, please? Any questions, please?
Sir, migrating from legacy system to cloud, here what is meant by legacy system? Like
We'll come to know,
example,
it's far away for us. Okay. So legacy means you are using Oracle, your client is going to use Oracle Fusion applications. Before Fusion, they might be using some other applications, right?
yeah,
Those applications you call as a legacy. Okay. Say client is using some application like Tally or Focus or Wings or NetSuite or etc. Now they are moving from that application to Fusion application. In that application, they'll maintain all their suppliers, customers, transaction data, right?
right.
That data we have to move to Fusion, that we call as data migration or data conversion.
So data center is also kind of server located in particular room in office premises.
Sorry, can you come again?
Data center is also kind of server
Yeah, kind of
located in.
servers only. Those are very big servers.
Yeah, in a separate room, right?
Yeah, a separate room that you are not going to maintain. Oracle will maintain.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any questions here, please? Okay, seems to no questions. Okay, we'll move on. Now, okay. So fusion means the best solutions which are available in the market, almost Oracle acquired. And with that, they built ultimate product called as fusion applications. When you talk about cloud, in case of cloud, we are not going to maintain our own servers like on-premise model. So always we will use virtual servers which are offered by Oracle. So we discussed many applications Oracle acquired. Not only these applications, Oracle acquired many technologies. One of the technologies cloud. So Oracle acquired cloud companies also. So now they are claiming they are one of the cloud computing company like Amazon Web Services or Google, etc., etc. So that's how it is. Now, the next point. Okay, as a company, you want to use cloud applications. Okay, you want to use the virtual servers. You want to implement Oracle Fusion applications, and you are not interested to go with the on-premise. You don't want to buy the servers, no license you want to take, because virtual servers are a very easy solution. No need to buy anything, pay and use. So you want to use virtual servers. You want to go with the cloud. Now, what is the next step? As a company, you have a different options. As a company, you have a different options. So which option you have to use for your company? So Oracle is offering these different cloud options or cloud models. One is SaaS. SaaS stands for software as a service. And the other one is PaaS. PaaS stands for platform as a service. The third one is IaaS, infrastructure as a service. Okay, infrastructure as a service. Now, when we talk about this SaaS, PaaS, IaaS, as a company, which one we have to choose? So most of the clients are choosing SaaS, software as a service. How these three are different, let's discuss. First, let's talk about what is SaaS. SaaS stands for software as a service. As a company, I want to use Oracle Fusion applications. As a company, I want to use Oracle Fusion applications. If I choose SaaS, what I can do, what I cannot do. Let's talk about. I will choose SaaS subscription from Oracle. So I'm taking the subscription for financials and SCM, supply chain management. So I'll get the access to standard applications. Okay, whatever Oracle is offering, I'll get access to my finance and supply chain management, or else leave it, forget about supply chain, say finance only. So we take in the subscription for only financials, we'll get all those applications. So within those, that product in the SaaS, if you want to create the new report, yes, you can create it. That is pretty much possible. Okay, pretty much possible. You can create the new reports if you want to create. You in the sense, we don't create. Technical consultant will create the new reports. And integrations and interfaces. Say for example, so our company is using Workday application for HCM solution. This is not from Oracle. And financials from Oracle. Oracle Fusion financials. Now you want to connect this Workday application with Oracle Fusion financials, because you want to get the data from that application and you want to prepare the reports. Okay, you want to prepare the reports. Now you have to connect this application to this application. You have to connect. This we call as integration. Connecting one application with another application we can call as integration. This can be done by technical consultant. Okay, technical consultant, we have like OIC, Oracle Integration Cloud. By using OIC solution, okay, it is like a middleware component. By using this OIC, the technical consultant can connect Workday application with Oracle Fusion. This Workday application we call as third-party application. This is not from Oracle. This is from other company. So this we call as third-party applications. If you are a SaaS customer, if you are using SaaS for your company, yes, this is pretty much possible. Any third-party application you can integrate, you can connect with your cloud applications, whatever you are using as a SaaS. So integrations or interfaces also. This interfacing the data from here to here we can call. And upgrade. Say you are using Oracle Fusion applications and you take in the SaaS subscription. And if any changes in the product, automatically your environment will be upgraded to latest. And database access. Yes, you can access the database also. So wherever data is getting stored from the financials application, directly you can connect to the database. You can write SQL queries. If you want to view the data, you can. This is all you can do if you take SaaS subscription. What are the benefits? Auto upgrade. Any changes in the product, your environment will be upgraded automatically to the latest. And you can integrate any application with your Fusion applications, any third-party application. If you want to create the new reports, you cannot. What is the disadvantage? Okay, what is the disadvantage? You cannot customize the applications. Okay, you cannot customize the application. That is possible with a PaaS. In the PaaS, what you will do is, by using the OIC, we have a different options. You can create new pages and new applications also. Okay, new pages and new applications. So the big difference between SaaS and PaaS is, in case of SaaS, you cannot create new pages or new application. As per your business requirement, you cannot create new pages or new applications. But in case of PaaS, that is possible. And if you are a SaaS customer, your environment can be upgraded automatically. If you are a PaaS customer, that environment, whatever you are building as a new pages and new application, that cannot be upgraded automatically. That you have to take care as a separate activity. You can get access to database here and here. So if you take the PaaS subscription, PaaS means platform as a service. You will get a platform, separate platform, the OIC platform, to build new pages and new applications as per your business requirement. So most of the clients are going with the SaaS, software as a service. The big advantage is the environment can be upgraded automatically whenever Oracle comes up with the enhancements or some changes or new features. In case of PaaS, auto upgrade is not possible. So because you are building something new as per your business requirement, those all you have to take care. Those all you have to take care. In the SaaS and PaaS, product is same. In SaaS, you cannot create new pages and you cannot create the new applications if required. That is possible in the PaaS. So creating anything new, that we call as customization. Creating anything new is a technical task. Okay, creating anything new, that is a technical task. So whatever we create new, that we call as customization. Customization is nothing but creating something new which is not available in the Oracle given product. So what you can create as a new? You may create custom reports by using BIP, Business Intelligence Publisher, or OTBA, Oracle Transaction Business Intelligence. These are some reporting tools. By using these tools, you can create the custom reports. And integrations, connecting one application with another application, we call as integration. That also comes under customization. The connection you are establishing, that is not there, that is not given by Oracle. And you may create the new pages and the new applications. For that, you use ADF technology. Okay, so application development framework, that is the technology we use. So this all we call as customizations. Okay, so this all we call as customization. Even in the SaaS also, you can do this reports customization, and you can do this integrations. What we cannot do in the SaaS is the pages and applications. You cannot do. So that's how we have to understand what does it mean by customization. Customization is something new which you are going to create, which is not part of the application. So the difference between SaaS and PaaS is, the key difference is, you cannot do all the type of customization in the SaaS. You can do the report customizations and you can do the integrations, but new applications you cannot build. If it is a PaaS, in the PaaS, you can build the new applications. In voice itself, there are some additional privileges you will get. Okay, that is treated as a PaaS. You can create the new application. Here you can create new application. You can create the web applications or mobile applications also. But only the disadvantage is, your environment is not going to be upgraded automatically because you are doing many customization, new functionalities as per your business requirement. So that is the point. And what is IaaS? What is IaaS? IaaS stands for Infrastructure as Service. This is just the storage space Oracle will provide. So like Amazon Web Services, you can buy some storage space, you can store anything within that. No applications will get in case of IaaS, it is storage space. For example, you want to store 1 TB data in your laptop. Say you have only 500 GB capacity in your laptop. Again, you want to store that 1 TB data temporary purpose. Only 1 month only you want to store the data for some reason. So instead of upgrading your laptop to 1 TB capacity, you need 1 TB data storage capacity in your laptop only for 1 month, but we have only 500 GB capacity. Now quickly you can take IaaS service maybe from Amazon Web Services, or else you can take from Oracle, or else you can take from Google. So you pay some amount, you take the subscription for 1 TB, then you can maintain your data in that, the drive, whatever they will provide, virtual drive. That's how you can manage. So instead of you upgrade your laptop with the capacity of 1 TB. In the same way, the IaaS service will work. That only we call as IaaS service. Take example of Google Drive. So you can Google Drive by default. If you have a Gmail account, you will get a limited access, limited capacity of the files you can store. If you take the subscription from Oracle, within that you can store anything. In the same way, IaaS also available from any cloud computing company. Now Oracle also one of the cloud computing company. You can just take the IaaS subscription, whatever the data you want to store, you can store, or else you want to install some applications in IaaS space. Yes, you can install and you can run and you can use. But when we talk about Oracle Fusion applications, so we use SaaS or PaaS. Okay. So 99%, most of the clients are using SaaS only. You can take 1 to 5%, hardly you can take 5% clients, they are using PaaS since their business process is bit complex. So very, very big organization, big business process, very, very complex. If it is a complex, the direct functionality may not be available in the Fusion to meet their requirements. That is the reason the companies will adapt a PaaS subscription. Then everything and anything can be customized. That's how they can build their custom business process. Means they can create the custom pages and applications to manage their business process. But it could be SaaS or PaaS. As a functional consultant, we will have the same. You may work for SaaS implementation or PaaS. In cloud implementation, it could be SaaS model or PaaS model. Our job will remain same. If anything required as a new, that should be developed by technical consultant and that would be used by client. But there we will be helping to the technical consultant. So what new page we required, we take the information from the client that will pass to the technical consultant. We will check whether that whatever technical consultant is developed or created, that is as per expectation or not, we will see and we will test. Finally, we'll make sure that what client is asking, what technical consultant created are matching. So that we can take care. Apart from that, the product remains same. Whatever the product you see in the SaaS, the same you see in the PaaS also. So only the additional customizations can be done in case of PaaS. This is what we have to understand. When you talk about IaaS, it's empty space, storage space. You can store anything. You don't get any applications. If you take SaaS or PaaS, you'll get standard applications. And in case of PaaS, you will have additional privileges that only we call as platform. You will get access to the platform, which allows you to create some customizations like new pages or applications. So this is what we have to understand the difference between SaaS and PaaS. Okay. So most of the clients are using SaaS only. Any questions here, please?
If you go with the pass, so whatever the customization migration to the broad instance, but the Oracle, we have to coordinate with the Oracle DBA, or it's do we have control in
We have a
the client?
control to move something from one environment to another environment. We can do that. That flexibility Oracle given. You no need to depend on the DBS like EBS.
So, how about the upgrade for pass? I mean, at some point of time, upgrade is required, right? Mandatory.
Correct. Yeah, definitely you'll do, but you have to take care of all those, like what are the customizations you did, and whenever Oracle is going to upgrade, what are the changes Oracle did, enhancements or improvements, whatever you call. So how those are going to reflect your existing customizations, this all you have to take care, and pre-upgrade, post-upgrade activities you have to perform. If it is SaaS, it's just one go, they'll schedule and they'll do it. Okay, if it is a pass, it's a kind of more manual, like since you have a customizations one by one, you have to go to verify, so which are impacted, and table level, any changes and all. Manually, you have to perform some additional work. That's all. Additional work we have to perform. So to upgrade your environment from current to latest or previous to latest, so Oracle will help you. They'll apply the patches, but you have to take care of all your customization, how those are going to impact. You written one query for customization to fetch the data from so and so table. They might have added one new column also in the table. Now it may become mandatory. Because of that, your customization may not work, or else some other changes they might have done. This all like your technical team should focus on to understand how this upgrade is going to impact all our new customizations which are done. That's all. That's more like technical efforts.
Okay, so DBS are still not required for pass.
No, DBS just you have to raise one SR, service request to Oracle, saying that upgrade is required, or else they have their own schedules also. Every quarter they do the upgrades. We'll discuss when we get into the system. I'll explain. You can see that in the system. Okay, when was the last update done in the system? There I'll talk about those points.
Hi, sir.
Yeah.
Nowadays, the company is choosing which model, like SaaS, PaaS, or IaaS. Which one is
SaaS only. Most of the companies are using SaaS.
okay? But the thing is, company wants to customize. If we go for SaaS, we want to customize. So, what are the companies going to do with that SaaS only?
Yes, they can do the customizations. They can do the reports customizations. They can create the connections, integrations. Only what they cannot do is creating the new pages. Okay, most of the companies, they no need to create the new pages. Whatever the application product functionality Oracle is offering, more or less that would be enough. So beyond that, if any company wants to create new pages, etc., they may go with the pass.
Okay, but integration is not possible in PaaS model, right?
Possible. I just mentioned here, like here. Because
Inter
this is more like a pass is more powerful than SaaS.
okay.
Okay, same point here. It's the same. I just written as a interfaces. That's both integration and interface both. So which is possible in the SaaS, that is possible in the PaaS, and the additional capabilities we have in the PaaS is creating the new pages or new applications as per business requirement.
Okay, which is more powerful compared to SaaS and PaaS, sir?
You tell me, what is your understanding here?
See, the thing is, if as a company I want to go for this Oracle models, I'm confused between SaaS and PaaS. Which one you suggest?
No, suggesting not. It's all about the company. Like when they look at the SaaS and all. So if they think yes, everything, whatever Oracle is offering looks pretty much good. If they see, they'll go with the SaaS. If they think So to manage some complex business process and activities, there may be need of new pages and are creating the new application. In that case, they'll go with the PaaS. So I could see 95% companies, 95% companies, they are going with the SaaS only. Maybe so around 5% of companies they are choosing PaaS. That's it. That is the reality in the market.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, but for us, both are same. In both
Sir,
cases,
like
we'll have our standard application. Any customization, some additional work would be there. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
like IaaS is provided can be provided by Google or Amazon. So in the same
Anyone.
way, SaaS or PaaS can be provided by any companies.
Yes, as and PaaS also, the other companies also will provide. They will provide their products in that. When you talk about Oracle, Oracle will provide SaaS and PaaS with the Oracle products. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Lakshman, is my voice clear now?
yeah, clear.
Yeah, SaaS versus PaaS. So we can add web pages, right? But using the sandboxes also we can add some uh, web pages. So
That
how
is
it
not
will
web page, that
like
is
in
personalizations.
personalization
See, it's all together
using
creating the new page
VB we
from
can
the scratch,
to the pages.
creating the
Yeah,
new
but
pages,
okay,
creating the
in
new
PaaS we can
pages. Yes, that is
okay
possible in
directly
the past.
into the application.
Yes,
It won't go to the
yes, that you will be using in the business process.
okay, yeah.
That's all.
So in that case, if there is customized, PaaS is a ideal
Yeah,
options
again,
for
what
business.
sort of customization? Creating new pages and all. Then,
Okay,
yeah. You want to create the report? PaaS is not required. You want to do the integration? PaaS is not required. SaaS is enough. You want to create altogether new application. Take example. So we just a client need an application called as something treasury management. Okay,
okay,
treasury management we have in EBS, but in the Fusion we don't have. They want to develop that application, then they can go for PaaS. They develop the treasury management, okay, and they use in the PaaS environment.
okay. Yeah, in my case, there is a requirement like just entering the invoice detail, requesting for invoice,
Okay,
but they want to give the AP invoice access.
okay.
So there is one custom page. So there
Mhm.
will user will enter the business unit and just mandatory information and send for approval.
Yeah, that's how it is a custom. Yeah,
Yeah.
created with as a custom page.
Okay.
Yep.
So for this coding is required, right? For
Yeah, coding is required. Okay,
so
these pages and all they develop by using the ADF technology,
yeah.
application development.
But again, it will be done by technical
Technical
consultant.
only. Any customization. Call
Okay.
anything as a customization should be done by technical. Here I written see here. Technical.
Okay.
Yeah. So technical, any technical we call as customization. Anything technical people are going to perform that is more like customization, creating something new that could be report creation or integration, developing on integration between the two systems or two applications, or it may be on page creation or complete application creation. This all comes under customizations. Any customization should be handled by technical consultant. We don't touch any customization. Yeah. So these are the points we have to understand. Okay. So now we'll just move on to the environments. When we are working for any client, what are the very typical environments we get in any project? So the environments what we get, those we call as instances. Okay, instance. What does it mean by instance? Replica, copy of Oracle Fusion applications product. Instance means the copy of Oracle application product. The environment where we have our Fusion applications that we can call as instance. So by default, okay, by default, you get access to two environments. When you are working for any client, you get access to two environments. So one environment you can use for the purpose of testing purpose. Another environment you use for the purpose of production instance. Okay, by default you get two. as a client, you get to, as a consultant, will be working on these two environments. If you need additional environments, as a client, you have to pay to Oracle. That's how you can get additional environment. Those environments you may use for development purpose. Say, for example, your client selected SaaS, and the SaaS instance itself, SaaS environment itself, you can use for two purposes. Testing purpose you can use, development purpose also you can use. But your client is using PaaS, means you are going to do many customizations. In that case, it's always advisable to use one more instance to do all your customizations. You can do the customizations in the test instance also, but mostly the test instance is used by functional consultants, development instance is used by technical consultants. But the same test instance can be used by technical and functional consultants if there are very less customizations. If more customizations, it's always safe. You can maintain another instance so that nothing is going to impact what you are doing as a functional consultant. So it's not mandatory. Okay, it's not mandatory. Our client is using PaaS, then it's always good. You can go with the one development instance, or else your client is subscribed only SaaS from Oracle. Then these two instances are enough. Test and production. Still, if you want to have one more, you can have this. So what we do, if implementation is for say 10 months, let's say implementation duration is 10 months or 1 year, whatever, like let's take this example, 10 months is implementation duration. So more or less, okay, so 6 to 8 months we will work on the test instance only. We'll be working on the test instance. What we do all the setups and we'll show that instance to the client, how they can create the suppliers, how they can create the customers, how they can create invoices, how they can make the payment, how they can create the bank accounts, how they can generate the reports. Everything we set up based on their business data and will show to the client. So what is the naming convention for all these activities? We will understand in that 15 hours class videos. So we do all those activities, and if client says okay, if client says everything is fine, then whatever the setups we do in this test instance, this all we can move to production instance. Or else if you want to do setups again, you can do here also. So once setups are done in the production instance, this instance will be used by client. They will enter their real-time transactions within the production instance. So test instance only for testing and kind of user trainings or to present the system to the client, how they can use this system. For those purposes, you can use any data you can enter in this. There is no issue. But production is the one only you have to maintain the real-time data. So you can copy the setups from test instance to production instance. First, you may do all the setups here. You may test, say everything is working fine. Client also accepted. You can move all the setups from here to here. And here, technical consultant will create all their developments. They may create the new reports. They may create the integrations. They may create the new pages and all. Whatever they are doing here, they'll create and they'll test. If everything is working fine, those all they'll move from development instance to production instance. So it could be test or development, whatever you do, whatever required in the production, you have to move, or else you can do directly from here also, but ideally we copy from here to here. The implementation duration is 10 months. Yes, around like 7 to 8 months we'll be working on the test instance so that we'll finalize everything. Then we'll move to the production. Then we'll start working on the production. So production instance always used by client. The test instance or development instance always can be used by consultants. Functional consultants will use the test instance. Development instance can be used by technical consultants. Say your client is using this production, implementation completed, system will go live. Go live means the moment client will start using that system, that we call as go live. The system is live, then they can start using that system to record their business transaction. Once client will start using, they may face some issues. So in that case, that we have to test in the test instance, but the data would be available in the production. This data can be copied from production to test with the help of Oracle DBA team, that we call as cloning, or refresh. They will just move this data from here to here so that If any issues with the data which is available in the production, if users are saying they are not able to perform so and so activities, same data would be available here. We can test. Sometimes user created some transaction today itself, they are facing the issue. The data won't be available here. That we have to verify here only. Okay. So when we are working for implementation project, we will get full access to all the instances. Once implementation is done, the client may give you, may not give you access to production instance. If they give, they may give you read-only access. Okay, it depends, depending on the company, their internal policies and all. But what are the issues client will face when they are using the production instance, we have to help them. That is part of support project, but as a part of implementation, you will have access to all the instances. Okay, you'll have a full access to all the instances. So this is how different instances we have. These we call as landscape of instances. Okay, two are very much mandatory: production and test. We will, when we start working on the implementation, we will start with the test only. If implementation duration is 10 months, 7 to 8 months we'll be working on the test instance only to do the setups, to present to the client. It is all we do. Once we freeze, once we sign off, once we get the approval from the client, then we'll move to production. And development, it totally depends on the customizations you want to. Sometimes you may use the test instance also for customization purpose. Technical people do the customization, they'll test. Or else if there are huge customizations, so it's always good, client will pick another instance called as development instance. And here you can see the naming conventions. Test instance you can call, or you can call as test environment. Or cloud environments we call as a pod, like iPod, lightweight. Okay, cloud environments Oracle call as a pod also. And development instance, you can call as development instance or development environment, or in short, you can say dev instance. In the same way, production instance, or call it as a production environment, and production and instance, in short, you can say prod instance. Okay, so once it will go live, then just go live in the sense client will start using that instance that we call as go live. So these are the points we have to understand. So we can just move the setups from here to here or here to here. From anywhere you can move the setups. And transaction data you cannot move. If you want to move transaction data from any instance to any instance, that should be done by Oracle DBA team. And we never move anything from these instances to this production instance once implementation is done. During the implementation, we move the setups from this instance to this instance, or any technical components, customizations we move from here to here. No data we move from here to here, only setups only we move from here to here. Once implementation is done, we don't move any data from here to here. You will move the data from here to these instances. You will replicate this environment, you copy, so that you will have a data available in this instance for your any sort of testing purposes. So moving the data from one instance to another instance, we call it cloning. Okay, DBA can do the cloning. Production data, they can move from here to here. How to move the setup data from one instance to other instance, that we will see as a part of our classes. Okay, this is what we have to understand about landscape of instances. So these are the instances we come across when we are part of implementation project or any support projects or any project. Apart from that, there is another instance called as vision instance. So this is instance Oracle is providing, but not for the clients, for training purposes or any consulting companies. Okay, what is the difference between those instance and this instance? There is no big difference. With the vision instance, you'll have some sample data with the company name called as vision. There will be sample data. It could be test or development production. In the beginning, there won't be any data. Those instances we call as fresh instance, no data. It could be any instance. Based on the purpose, we are calling as a test development production. Otherwise, all are same. There is no difference. So in case of vision instance, when we get a vision instance from Oracle, there will be sample data. So you will have a suppliers, you'll have a customers, you'll have invoices, you'll have payments, you'll have bank accounts. All the data you will have in the vision instance. This ideally companies will use for training or testing purposes. But Oracle is not providing any vision instance for the clients. So Oracle is providing these instances only. Based on the purpose, we name it. So this is the landscape of instances we have to understand when we are going to work on any project. Any questions here, please?
When we are in a test instance, we are trying to test the uh, access, right? So once it is completed, we will move it to production instance, right?
Yeah, if you
For
won't move whenever we require, ideally just there will be certain stage, like everything done, everything you complete, everything you executed. Yes, everything you can
yeah.
move to production. After moving again, if you do any additional setups in the test, those also you can move to production. That is also possible.
Can you repeat when we will move it to development instead of production instead?
Okay, see, you did all the setups in the test instance that you want to move to development. Yes, you can move same setups you require instead of doing certain functionalities you want to test by combining the customizations. Okay, so if you want to test development instance, the basic setups are required. Basic setups you are doing in the test instance. So instead of doing the setups again in the development instance to test some customizations and all, you can
Okay.
move those setups from test instance to development instance so that the
It will
basic
provide.
setups would be available, and
Okay.
whatever the customizations are done by technical consultant, smoothly
Okay.
you can test.
I mean, it will provide more setups in development instance.
More in the sense, whatever you have, you can copy from test to development.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Any other questions, please?
Yeah, Lakshmi, I'm audible. Hello.
Any questions? Yep.
Lakshman, yeah, not related to this topic. So I'm for personal questions. Like I'm working actually in
No, I'll take
season
maybe
only.
we are
So
almost about to close this session. We will allocate the time for this sort of discussion. Now I'm taking questions on these points. Yeah, just 2 minutes.
okay,
So
fine.
web and TST environment, how it works in cloud, do Oracle take care of these two environments as well?
All instances, Oracle will take care. We no need to touch anything.
And how about data refresh for these environment happens? I mean, is it like the way it happens right now,
You
monthly?
you can ask Oracle, they will do whenever you want.
Okay, okay.
Just you have to raise SR, service request to Oracle. Okay, the DBA will come into the picture and they'll establish the communication with you and they'll let you know that schedule, the plan when they are going to do. So they'll perform it. That's all.
Okay, so when a company purchase Oracle Fusion product, how many non-prod environment they provide? Or
Yeah, that's what we discussed. Only one they'll provide.
okay,
One is production. Two they will provide. One we use for production, another one we use for testing purpose. If you want additional instances, you have to pay for those.
okay,
Yeah. By default, two only you get. Any client will get two.
okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. One doubt.
Yeah.
So once production started, we should not move anything from test instance, right?
Yeah, you can move. You can
Okay.
move like see, production started. You did some additional, like they started one new branch. Okay.
Okay.
They start a new branch. The branch related setups you complete in the test instance. Now you
Okay.
need the same in the production, right?
Yeah.
You completed those setups, you tested, everything is working fine. Now you
Okay.
can move the same setups from test to production, or else directly create those setups in the production. That is also fine.
Okay.
That we call
Yeah.
as incremental setups, incremental additional setups.
Okay. Means directly in production we can set up.
Yeah, you can do
that
that.
is fine.
Yeah.
And another thing, see, there will be many farms, right? If I did some changes in particular farm, how we will move that to production in case of
Yeah, each and every components you can move separately. You don't need to
Okay.
copy everything. Okay.
Okay.
Say for example, you created one custom report in the development instance or test instance. That report you want to move to production. You can archive that report and you can save that file and you can upload that file into production. Then the report would be available in the production. That's it. Simple task.
Okay. So single thing also we can move
Yeah, each
separately.
and every separate activity, separate
Okay.
one setup also you can move.
Okay.
Right. So we done for today. If you have any questions, you can stay back. We'll discuss. Okay. If no questions, we'll connect tomorrow. Now you can ask any questions. Okay. Not only the points whatever
Yeah.
discussed in today's session and yesterday's session. Anything related to this course, you can raise your questions.
Hello, thanks, Lakshman. Srikanth here.
Yeah.
So as I mentioned, I'm experienced. I'm working currently. So I'm in like intermediate. I know I'm working for last 3 years into the fusion projects. Earlier, I'm into the e-business. How this course will help for me? Like
So you might
I
be
want to know some
working.
advanced.
Yeah. You are you into support or you are working for a specific application?
No, I'm into the development project only, but I want to have some advanced, like I want to know more about some advanced topics. So,
Okay. Okay.
is this course covers those
Yeah,
topics?
yeah, everything. Just we will release the curriculum also. Maybe tomorrow I'll walk through the curriculum, detailed curriculum.
Okay.
Yes, after completing this program, directly you'll be able to work on the finance implementation, the fusion area. You'll be able to implement the entire financial applications, all the application. That the capability you will get by going through these classes. Not only just
Okay.
doing the flavor, okay, you'll be able to do end to end.
So, will it cover like workflow, BPM workflow,
Yeah, all workflows, role customizations. We'll cover
tax
everything.
configuration?
Being a functional consultant, what you have to do, all I'm going to cover. That's what I mentioned. I'll walk through the course curriculum tomorrow session, detailed curriculum.
Okay. Okay. And my second question is, so uh, like working profession may not be possible sometimes to join the team, this
Yes, you will get recorded
class.
video on the same day. Every day, like we know, like the session we are recording and we'll place that video in the drive. So you can play in
Okay.
your free time and you can just practice on the instance. Okay, any questions we can discuss in the next session. If required, we can have
Oh,
one-on-one call also.
okay. How long these videos will available? Like,
You can download permanently, you can keep with you.
okay.
Yeah. So once you
No.
subscribe, you will get previous batch complete videos and you will start getting the current batch videos also. Two set of videos will get. Previous batch videos will get, which we completed recently, and you will start getting the current batch which you are attending. And both you can
Okay.
download also.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
Sir, regarding 100% job program, so do we get paid, sir, while working?
Means
When, example, I attend the office for job training, that job program, do I get simultaneously get paid while working?
you will be learning for 6 months.
Okay.
Learning only. You are not going to work for any client. You are going to learn all the aspects.
Do I need to pay extra or it included in this
Talk to
only?
the team. You can talk to the team, they can help you.
So after completing this course, 3-4 months, can I join later?
Yes, you can
Okay.
join after completing also. That's what I'm mentioning. The more, if you need detailed information, you can talk to the team, they can help you on this. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, Lakshman, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Yeah,
you.
this is Raju.
Yeah.
So, man, I know this is not related to this session. Just want to check, do you have any PPM trainings as well available?
PPM.
Uh-huh.
PPM very recently we completed. I have to check like once whether we can kick off or not.
Okay, I'll check with Satish.
Yeah, please.
Thank you.
Hey Lakshman.
Yeah.
So we had 15 hours of recordings, right, for real-time implementation.
Yes.
So is that part of 100 hours training or is it like excluding those 100?
Apart from this, so you'll be getting those videos.
Okay.
Yeah.
So one more question. So from when do we start using the instance, like in the classes, working on the instance?
Tomorrow we will start because today we discussed about instances, right? So tomorrow we'll access the instance and we'll see how to create our own user or how to provision the access to those users to have a full access to the entire environment to perform any activities. So we'll discuss those and we will do in the system. First, we'll discuss few points. Then we will just dive into the instance.
Okay, okay. And one more question. So while we were discussing the fusion part, right? We had that JD Edwards got acquired by Oracle and stuff, right?
Correct, correct.
So like when we see procurement page on the instance, so all of that is JD Edwards thing which is integrated to Oracle?
Few they taken from the EBS functionality also, but you know, in EBS more or less it's forms, right?
Mm-hmm.
So here they convert to web, and yeah, few functionalities they taken from the EBS, few majority they taken from the JD Edwards, few they taken from the PeopleSoft also. It's a mix for our
Okay.
just understanding. I took as a specific, but reality they mixed and they take it.
Okay, so the UI is the Oracle one, but some things they
The
have taken
behind the
from.
functionalities, those applications.
Oh, only the functionalities.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, and one more thing. So we raise service requests, like when we were working on projects and stuff, right? Could
Correct.
you be touching on those aspects as well, like how to create an SR, how to use Metalink and stuff?
See that you will understand in that 15 hours sessions.
Okay, okay.
There you will understand all those points. Complete. That's
Okay.
what. That is the reality, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
there you will understand when you talk about support project. There I explained SR and etc. Other points also. There you can see.
Sure. One last question. So yesterday I paid the fee and stuff, but I haven't received any link to downloadable videos and stuff. So when can I
I'll,
expect like any?
I'll share today. I'll share today because just we are in the just beginning of this, right? So that is the reason we will share. We'll share today.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks.
So, Lakshman, tomorrow we're gonna
Like,
start on the GL basics, like yesterday you mentioned, right?
No, we will start with there are sequence of activities we have to perform before we get into GL. So we'll
Okay.
follow that series of activities. Tomorrow we'll just get introduced to the instance, and we'll create user and we'll discuss few other relevant points. That's how we'll keep moving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lakshman, is there any possibility attend offline session? I mean, direct face to.
So these classes only online. The job guarantee we are running as a kind of on-premise.
So, can I attend in that live class and only classes?
You know, in the job guarantee, there won't be any classes. Only you have to play the videos first.
Okay.
Okay. Overall, there are no in-person classes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
Yeah.
Sir, one doubt. If we crack a job on this, will there be any support? Means just for a few days for any queries?
No, no support would be there. Okay, this is only training. It's very clear.
I heard that there is some WhatsApp group where we can share our
I don't
doubts.
know. Like, if you
Oh,
heard
okay,
means
okay.
I don't know. Like, that is not there with us. So, see, there are many kind of groups. If you go to like Facebook, there are many people are offering job and support that you can opt.
Okay.
Yeah. Go to Facebook. There are many fusion related groups you can join. There people will keep posting.
Okay.
Okay, I do provide job and support if somebody need. They'll be charging. That is there in the market. From our side, we are just giving the training for this. That's all. Fine. So if no questions, we can wind up. Any questions, please?
Lakshman, just one query here. The last instance you have explained, right? Vision instance. If you can just give some glance on that again.
Yeah, yeah. See, the vision instance Oracle is providing with the sample data. This is for training purpose. Okay. We will use this vision instance, but we will use this vision instance how we use these instances. We are not going to use any sample data. Everything will be creating from the scratch how we create in these environments.
So how should we differentiate it? Like in test instance and development instance, as you said, like it can be taken from the live instance to there for testing purpose or development purpose. So similarly, in vision instance, it won't be there. It has to be done from the scratch, you are saying?
No, no, no. In the vision instance, there will be sample data.
Okay.
Here, no sample data. You have to create everything.
Okay, understood.
That's
okay,
it.
okay, okay. So I was just thinking the other way actually. Yeah, I
Yes,
understood.
yes, yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. Fine. Any questions, please?